I changed the color of my hair just to see if you finally look at the version of me that matched the dreams you were chasing outside, the ones I was buried beneath as I tried. I learned all your rhythms, I hummed all your songs, I made myself small just to prove I belonged. But the more that I gave, the more that you missed, like I was a ghost that you never had kissed. I stood in the fire, I stood in the rain, I made a soft pillow out of my pain. I stretched out my spirit to cover the floor, but you were already halfway out the door. I was never enough, no matter the height, no matter how hard I held on to the light. I was a river you couldn't quite drink, a missing piece that didn't make you think. I poured out my soul till the bottle was dry, but I was never enough, and I don't know why. You're looking for something that hasn't been found, a beautiful girl with her feet off the ground. But I was the steady, I was the real, the one who would stay through the way that you feel. Is it a flaw in the way that I'm made, or just that you're drawn to the parts that will fade? I was your anchor, I was your home, but you only feel alive when you're out on your own. I was never enough, no matter the height, no matter how hard I held on to the light. I was a river you couldn't quite drink, a missing piece that didn't make you think. I poured out my soul till the bottle was dry, but I was never enough, and I don't know why. Maybe enough is a ghost in your head, a word that carries a weight like it's lead. I was a masterpiece you couldn't see because you were too busy looking through me. I was the ocean, I was the sky, and you still wanted I was never enough, no matter the height, no matter how hard I held on to the light. I was a river you couldn't quite drink, a missing piece that didn't make you think. I poured out my soul till the bottle was dry, but I was never enough. I was never enough for you. But maybe I'm finally enough for me. The door was closing way too fast, your shadow fading down the hall. I stood there holding broken words. You didn't turn around at all. I had 1,000 things to say. You You walked away before I could breathe. You left without looking back, like I was easy to forget, like loving me meant nothing once you stepped past the edge. I watched my whole world crack in the space you didn't stay. You left without looking back, and I'm still here with yesterday. Your silence was louder than goodbye. It said everything you couldn't say. I searched your eyes for something real, but you were already far away. I begged my heart to let you go, but it still doesn't know what you tears, no hesitation, like I was just a chapter you skipped without explanation. I loved you through every crack, I would have stayed through anything. You left without looking back, and took the best of me. Did you ever feel it break, or was I the only one in pain? Did my love mean nothing at all, or did you just not feel the fall? I replay every moment we had, trying to find where love went bad. You left without looking back, while I was still holding on. I built my life around your name, you were already gone. Now every night feels endless, every morning feels the same. You left without looking back, and I'm still calling your name. If you ever wonder what you lost, I was there when you left without looking back. I'm sitting on the edge of a memory today, sifting through the papers that I didn't throw away. The edges are yellowed and the creases are deep, the physical proof of the secrets we keep. I'm tracing the loops of the letters you wrote, back when we didn't need a lifeboat to float. The ink is a ghost of a vibrant blue, becoming as transparent as the thought of you. It's like the universe is washing the slate, taking back the forever that we left to fade. The words are still there, but they're losing their light, disappearing slowly into the white. We're just fading love letters, blurred by the rain, a soft-spoken echo of a beautiful pain. The sentences fracture, the vowels dissolve, like a mystery that neither of us wants to solve. I can't hold love letters from me and from you. I remember the kitchen and the smell of the tea, and how you'd write always and underline me. Now I look at that word and I can't see the ink. It's funny how fast a whole kingdom can sink. I'm not even angry, I'm just a bit tired of tending a garden that we never required. I'll tuck them away in a box under the bed, letting the silence take the things that were said. We're just fading love letters blurred by the rain, a soft-spoken echo of a beautiful pain. The sentences fracture, the vowels dissolve like a mystery that neither of us wants to solve. I can't hold the message when the paper is thin. I'm losing the place where we used to begin, one line at a time. We're drifting from view, fading love letters from me and from you. Soon it'll just be a blank sheet of soul. No more parts to remember, no more being whole. Just the texture of paper, just the scent of the past. A beautiful ending that was built not to last, letting it fade. Yeah, we're just fading love letters blurred by the rain, a soft-spoken echo of a beautiful pain. The sentences fracture, the vowels dissolve like a mystery that neither of us wants to solve. I can't hold the message when the paper is thin. I'm losing the place where we used to begin, fading away, just a smudge on the page, just a ghost of an age. I can't read you anymore. Fading love letters. The lights are off, the room feels deep. I close my eyes, but I don't sleep. Your shadow drifts across my dreams like you were never gone from me. I'm fine all day, I say I am, but night knows who I really am. I miss you in my sleep, when I can't pretend. You're still holding my hand like we never had an end. I wake up reaching for you, in the dark I keep. I don't miss you in the daylight, I miss you in my sleep. The streets still know the shape of you. Every memory feels brand new. I hear your voice in half a breath, the morning steals you back again. I tell myself I've learned to cope, but dreams still give me hope. I miss you in my sleep, when my heart runs free, when I don't have to be strong or hide what you mean to me. I'm okay when I'm awake, but when the night runs deep, I don't miss you in the daylight, I miss you in my sleep. where the truth doesn't need a lie. If I can have you for a while in dreams, it almost feels alright. I miss you in my sleep, but I'm learning how to wake with the pieces of my heart that the night still likes to take. One day I'll dream in peace. Till then, this is me. I don't miss you in the daylight, I miss you in my sleep. The sun comes up, I'll be okay. I'll smile and face another day, but every night it still feels true. I miss you in my sleep. You felt like home once in the way you said my name, like I belonged somewhere without having to explain. I used to rest inside your silence, like nothing else could reach me there. Every touch felt like a promise I didn't know I'd have to spare. I thought safety meant forever, I thought comfort meant you'd stay. I didn't know a heart could move and then quietly walk away. You felt like home once, like somewhere I could breathe, like all the parts of me finally found a place to be. You felt like home once, before the walls went thin, before I felt like I was knocking just to be let in. You knew my fears before I spoke them, held my hand when I would shake. Now you don't see me standing at the door you helped me make. We used to talk in future sentences, like time was on our side. Now every word feels temporary, like you're already saying goodbye. I stayed longer than I should have, calling patience love instead. I was trying to protect us while you were already ahead. You felt like home once, when staying felt so real, when loving you was easy and I didn't have to heal. You felt like home once, now I wander through the past, trying to remember something that wasn't built to last. Maybe home isn't a person, maybe I just needed you then to show me what it feels like to be safe again. I won't hate you for leaving, or myself for believing. I'll just carry the memory, soft and breathing. You felt like home once, and that will always be true, even if I have to build a life that doesn't include you. You felt like home once, and I'll thank you quietly for teaching my heart what home could be. If love ever feels familiar again, I'll know what I vowed. felt like home once, now I'm learning to be my own. We didn't need words, just the look in your eyes. Every moment felt right, no reasons, no lies. Your laugh was my favorite sound, back when love didn't weigh us down. We were young in the way we believed that love would stay just like this, so easy. I miss when loving you was easy, when your arms felt like my home, when saying forever came freely, and I never felt alone. Now love feels heavier somehow, but I still remember how it felt when loving you was easy. We danced in the dark, no fear of the fall. Dreams on the ceiling, names on the wall. Every goodbye was see you soon. Every night felt like a honeymoon. We didn't count the cost of our hearts, we didn't know how fragile starts. I miss when loving you was easy, when trust was never in doubt, when your touch could always reach me and silence didn't shut me out. Before the cracks began to show, when hearts were open, not so guarded, and letting go felt far away. I know now love feels heavier somehow, but I still remember how it felt when loving you was easy. If I close my eyes, I'm right there again, before the hurt, before the end, just you. Back when loving you was easy. I'm looking at a video from 2 years back, before the light turned gray and the screen went black. We were dancing in the kitchen in the 3 a.m. glow, with no idea how far we were about to let go. Now the kitchen's just a room where I make my tea, and I don't recognize the girl staring back at me. We're strangers with a history, a book with no spine, tracing over borders over yours and mine. It's not that I want you back in my bed, it's just that I'm haunted by the things we said when the world was easy and the air was clear, before we became the things we used to fear. I don't miss the fight and I don't miss the lies, I don't miss the coldness in your tired eyes, but I miss the us that we used to be, when the world was just you, when the world was just me, before we got heavy, before we got small. I miss the versions of us that had it all. It's 2025 and I'm moving on, it's true, but I miss the old us, even if I don't miss you. I saw your brother's post and you're looking okay, living out a life that's 1,000 miles away. You've got a new haircut and a brand new car, but I still see the ghost of the boy you are, the one who stayed up late just to watch me sleep, with promises that neither of us knew how to keep. I'm not trying to rewind or fix what we broke, I'm just breathing in the memory of all of our smoke. I don't miss the fighting, I don't miss the lies, I don't miss the coldness in your tired eyes, but I miss the us that we the us that we used to be, when the world was just you, when the world was just me. I miss the old us, the ones who laughed, the ones who tried. Rest in peace to the people we were. I'm letting them go. The wine was still breathing, the candles were tall, but something was shifting against the far wall. I asked you a question, you gave me a look, like I was a chapter you'd closed in a book. The air in the kitchen turned sudden and cold as the story of always began to unfold into something much sharper, something so strange. I felt the whole universe start to rearrange. It wasn't a shout and it wasn't a cry, it was just a slow fading of light in your eye. The door didn't slam, but I heard the click of a heart turning into a stone way too quick. It was the night you changed without any sound, the night that my gravity fell to the ground. I was still reaching for who you had been, but I was a stranger to what was within. You looked like my lover, you spoke with his tongue, but the song of forever was no longer sung. Everything shattered, but nothing was raised. Oh, the world didn't end, it was just the night you changed. You touched my shoulder, but I felt the space, the miles of distance written over your face. We were sitting together, 2 inches apart, but I was already a ghost in your heart. I wanted to fix it, to find where it broke, but I was just breathing in all of your smoke. The man that I prayed for, the man that I knew, was slipping away into a version of you. It was the night you changed without any sound, and the night that my gravity fell to the ground. I was still reaching for who you had been, but I was a stranger to what was within. You looked like my lover, you spoke with his tongue, but the song of forever was no longer sung. Everything shattered, but nothing was ranged. No, the world didn't end, it was just the night you changed. I'll always remember the shirt you were wearing, the way that the silence was suddenly tearing. I watched the eclipse as it covered your soul, leaving a hollow where once we were whole. And I stayed in the room, yeah, I stayed in the dark, waiting for just a familiar spark. It was the night you changed without any The moon is still there, the stars are still blue, but I'm in a house with a stranger named you. The night you changed, the night you changed. Don't let people see me break. I've learned how to hide the shakes. I keep my walls up, keep them high, but you slip through without trying. I trusted you with every scar, every piece of who I am. I gave you my soft side, the part I never show. I gave you my quiet fears, the tears I swallow whole. I let you see the fragile truth I kept locked deep inside. I gave you my soft side. Gentlest ways and late night talks and almost days. I didn't need you to be perfect, I just needed you to stay. I opened up what I protect, never thought you'd neglect. I gave you my soft side, my heart without defense. I let you in completely on blind faith and innocence. You held me like you understood, then let me fall aside. I gave you my soft side. Soft side, but I'm stronger than you know. I won't regret the way I loved, even if it broke me slow. I'll gather all the parts of me you left behind. I gave you my soft side. So when you think of who I was, remember the truth, not just the fight. I didn't love you carefully. I gave you my soft side. Every word you said so gently felt like something meant for me. I filled the spaces with my faith, connected dots you never drew. I didn't fall for what we were, I fell for what we almost knew. I held on to every maybe, like it was already true. a dream, not the way you loved me. I fell for the version of us that only lived in me. I believed in what we could be, more than what was real. I fell for the dream and how it made me feel. You never asked me to wait around. I chose that part myself. I called your distance time, called your silence something else. I stayed soft, I stayed hoping, I stayed longer than I should. I loved the idea of your heart more than the truth of where you stood. I mistook your almost love for something growing slow. I fell for the dream, the future in my head, the way I thought you'd choose me, and the things you never said. You were honest in your actions, I just couldn't see. I fell for the dream, and it fell apart in me. Maybe loving deeply isn't wrong, even when it's one-sided hope. Some hearts need to believe in more before they learn to let it go. I don't regret the way I felt, I just wish I'd known. I fell for the dream, but I woke up in time. I'm learning how to separate your truth from mine. What we were was never empty, it just wasn't meant to stay. I fell for the dream, and I'm letting it fade. I'm not ashamed of how I loved, or the faith I chose to keep. Some dreams teach us how to love before they let us sleep. I used to laugh without thinking, sleep easy, breathing light. I didn't second guess my feelings or rehearse every goodbye. Somewhere between loving you and letting go, I lost a part of me I used to know. I miss who was with you when my heart was open wide, when loving didn't feel like proving and tears didn't need a hide. I miss the girl I used to be before the fear came through. I don't just miss you, I miss who I was with you. I wore hope like it couldn't break me, dreamed in colors, not in doubt. Now I measure every feeling risks it doesn't take. I miss who I was with you, when trust came naturally, when forever felt like something that belonged to me. I miss the way my heart was true before it learned what not to do. I don't just miss you, I miss who I was with you. Maybe she's still somewhere inside, waiting for the right kind of light. Maybe healing's just remembering how it felt to feel alive. I'm learning how to let her breathe the parts of me you woke in me. I miss who I was with you, but I'm finding her again, in the strength I didn't know I had back when loving you was then. I'll carry what was pure and true, and leave the hurt we went through. I don't just miss you, I miss who I was with you. And maybe one day when my heart is new, I'll love again like I did with you.